अरे अमित, बहुत परेशान हूँ यार। समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है लाइफ में। हर दिन 7-8 मीटिंग कर रहा हूँ बट क्लोजिंग नहीं हो रहा यार। क्लाइंट लोग इतना मेरा टाइम ले रहे, जाके मैं सब कुछ समझा रहा हूँ, मेरे प्रोडक्ट का फीचर बता रहा हूँ, बेनिफिट बता रहा हूँ, लाइक रैपो बना रहा हूँ, सब कुछ बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ, बट फिर भी मेरी क्लोजिंग नहीं हो रही है। मैं सच्ची में परेशान हो गया यार सेल से। पता नहीं यार क्या होगा, मुझे बहुत प्रेशर आ रहा है। इनसे इंसेंटिव्स नहीं आ पा रहा है 2-3 महीने से। जॉब में टेंशन आ रहा है। बॉस ने वार्निंग दिया हुआ है कि अगर आप ये टाइम टारगेट नहीं अचीव करोगे तो आई एम लिटरली टायर्ड। अमित, क्या करूं मैं, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। हेलो एवरीवन, have you been through this challenge where you're trying your best, where you're putting a lot of efforts, but still your clients are not saying yes to you? And believe me, I've gone through this phase. I have been in sales for more than 12 years and I know. I've worked with companies like Times of India, Monster, Rick 5, Work Hard, Sanofi, and I was really tired when no client was saying me back to back no. But then in 2018, I decided to learn the skills of sales and closing because I wanted to become an entrepreneur. And if I wanted to do good in my venture, in my food business, I realized कि मुझे सेल्स और क्लोजिंग का बाप बनना पड़ेगा. And then I started investing uh, in learning in sales and closing. I started reading books and a lot of research on sales. And today I'm going to share you with this powerful 10 questions which can help you to learn how to how your client can say yes to you. Okay, now these 10 questions are very powerful. These 10 questions will help you to move your sales forward. So what I have done, I have noted these 10 questions, and please, it's my request, make a lot of notes on it. Right, I will explain you all these 10 questions, but this 10 questions, I can promise you, if you use it very effectively, this can change your life. This can convert most of your no's into yes. So what's the first question? The first question is, what other solutions have you considered? You can ask to your client in a meeting कि सर आपने और कुछ सोचा है क्या, और कुछ solution है क्या आपके पास? The moment you ask this question, so what happens, you come to know कि what are the other companies that they're talking, like they're speaking on, and then you realize अच्छा ये company से बात करें, so let me tell you what are my USPs. So इससे क्या होता है, आपका जो unique selling proposition है आप उसको effective way में बता सकते हो. So very powerful question. What other solutions have you considered? The second question, does our solution meet your needs? Very simple question कि कोई prospect like you never know whether they will take your product or not and you waste a lot of time. So you directly ask them कि once they get the solution, sir ये जो मेरे solutions है ये आपका need fulfill कर पाएगा क्या? Then most of the clients will tell कि नहीं sir ये feature नहीं है आपके इसमें, ये benefit नहीं है. So probably the client have not understood your product. So at least it will help you to clear that misunderstanding, and you can tell it in a very effective way why your product will help and will serve them. That's the second question. Third question, who will be involved in making the decision? Very powerful guys. ये काफी मैंने मिस्टेक किया है. मैंने पहले जाता था मीटिंग में, सब कुछ बोल के आता था, सर ये है वो है, फिर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे मुझे आंसर मिलता था कि सॉरी, आई एम नॉट द डिसीजन मेकर, आई नीड टू आस्क टू माई हेड, आई नीड टू आस्क टू माई पार्टनर, आई नीड टू आस्क टू माई स्पाउस बिकॉज ही वॉज नॉट द डिसीजन मेकर. So initially, as soon as you start call, when you build a rapport, ask them कि सर ये जो आज डिसीजन होगा ये आप लेने वाले हो या कोई और भी कोई डिसीजन में इन्वॉल्व है. सो यू विल गेट क्लैरिटी. वो बोलेगा नहीं शायद ये डिसीजन मैं नहीं ले पाऊंगा, सो दे कैन आस्क कैन वी हैव हिम और हर इन अ मीटिंग. सो इट्स वेरी पावरफुल क्वेश्चन टू नो हु विल बी द डिसीजन मेकर. एज द थर्ड, द फोर्थ क्वेश्चन, what is the best way to include everyone involved in the decision making process? ये B2B में होता है. हमेशा मैं B2B में जब जाता था, पहले हमको HR मैनेजर से मिलना था, फिर वो बोलता था नहीं आपको HR हेड से मिलना पड़ेगा, HR हेड मिलने के बाद उनको CHRO से मिलना होता था. तो इट वाज टेकिंग लॉन्ग टाइम एंड लाइक द मोमेंटम विल ब्रेक, इट विल टेक अराउंड 2 to 3 months. So instead of just go and ask, sir, I will be spending 1 hour with all of you. I want everyone to be part of this meeting, so that we can bring it a very very effective way and we can make that decision. So fourth question is very powerful if you're in B2B space. Fifth question, what's your budget? Ask the budget. Some clients don't have a budget. If you go and meet some client, they will tell ki sir mera budget itna nahi hai. So initially as you start building that rapport, please understand what is the client budget. If the budget is not there, you can respectfully tell them ki sir shayad जो हमारी सर्विस है आपके बजट में नहीं बैठ सकती. सो इट्स बेटर टू नो अबाउट योर क्लाइंट्स बजट. सिक्स्थ क्वेश्चन, व्हाट फैक्टर्स विल यू यूज टू मेक योर डिसीजन? Now कोई कंपनी के कुछ गाइडलाइंस होते हैं, कुछ प्रोटोकॉल्स होते हैं, they don't work with certain people and you never know about that protocol, you don't know about it, what are the guidance that they have, what are the principles that they have. So it's better you should ask these questions of what factors will you use when you make decision on sales. Because I know one thing, when I was working with Monster, there were some clients, they would never work with us. They would have only worked with Naukri.com and still will take the meeting, and at the end they'll tell us कि सर हमारा protocol है कि we will only work with Naukri.com. So we were wasting like 30-35 minutes, and after that there goes this objections. It's better you should know in initial of the call that what factors are there will they be able to use to make the decision. 7th question, what is your timeline for implementation? You should understand कि client का कब उसको implement करना है, कितना urgency है. Some people, like they don't know when that client want to implement the solution. So it's better you ask them, so how soon are you ready to implement it? If the urgency is there, 100% the client will buy your product. You need to understand when they can implement. That is the 7th question. 8th question, when will you be making a decision? Some people raise that objection कि sir मुझे थोड़ा time चाहिए सोचने का, I will get back to you after 2 or 3 days. It's better you ask them questions, sir, when you will be making a decision. And it will be very direct, it will be very clear. Because some people will never come back after 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. You need to ask this simple question कि सर मैं कब तक आप ये decision ले सकते हो? And you should be very firm and very straightforward. 9th question, is there anything else we need to discuss? Just directly ask the client, sir और कुछ हमको discuss करना है क्या? ताकि they can ask the questions, so you can give them the solutions, they can raise the objections and we can clarify them. It's very important question. And the 10th question is, what are the next steps? Why you want to assume, why you want to think यार client क्या सोच रहा है, क्या उसका next step होगा? You directly ask, so what are the next steps? How we can go forward? Instead of waiting for the client to respond, just directly go and ask, what are the next steps? How we can go forward? These are very powerful 10 questions, and obviously these 10 questions will come once you start practicing. Practice plays a very important role in closing. And this is the cheat questions, this is a cheat sheet which I have given you. Just do implement it, do practice in your next call, and you'll see the magic. Now, if you want to learn more about sales and closing, अगर आप struggle कर रहे हो अभी sales और closing में, I'm doing one training and one workshop on this coming Sunday. And if you're really interested, don't miss this. You can type in the comment box, I'm interested, and my team will get back to you. I'll see you in the masterclass. Bye-bye.